Person who has a problem but then doesn't do anything about it, that is a weak person. But someone who has a problem and decides that, okay, I'm going to do something about this, that is somebody very, very strong. Hi guys, and welcome to our YouTube channel, our beautiful diamonds. So please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell. You need to subscribe so that you can see more of our videos whenever we post something new. So what is the topic of today? The topic of today is we are sending, our shout out to people who are out there who want to change. You have a problem and you want it to be effective. So that is what we're talking about today, isn't it?
Yep.
So first things first, I want you to remember that no one can change you but you. So no one can say, oh, I'm going to change you, I'm going to make you a good person. No, nobody can do that. Only you can decide that you're going to change yourself. So change is not easy to make, but you have to try your best. You have to push harder, isn't it? You have to push harder in order for you to change and stuff like that. So there are 3 steps to having an effective change in your life. And the first one is recognizing the problem. When you're going to war and then you don't know exactly where the enemy is, you're going to die. Honestly, you're going to die. You don't know where the enemy is, so you're just blindly shooting, so you have no idea where your enemy is. So you are going to die. You need to know where the enemy is in order for you to be able to make an effective kill, right? So that is the same way with a problem. When you have a problem, first you need to see where the problem is. What is the problem? For instance, maybe you are addicted to alcohol, you are proud, you are a selfish person, and people, sometimes you hurt people because of these things that you have, these problems that you have, right? And then you're too narcissistic, you love yourself too much to even realize that you're having a problem. But when you recognize that you have a problem, that is very good. And now we're going to have to tell you the second part.
Now that you have recognized the problem, second is to make a decision. So make your decision. So what is your decision that maybe I can just add for you, that maybe you can get out of that certain group? Like maybe if you are on alcohol, or you're addicted by alcohol, you're addicted by drugs, so it's good for you to get out of that group, because if you cannot get out, first of all, really it will be hard for you to change. It will be hard for you to change. I have seen people that change, but not a lot of people that want to change. They just have this willing that I will change tomorrow, I will change Monday, I will change Friday. But when Friday comes, they are not changing. Or maybe you are addicted by smoking. You have to humiliate yourself, like humiliating yourself. This addiction is coming, like even your body is shaking, but you just say no. I'm not going to give you today smoking. You are not going to smoke today. Just stay like that. You're not going to smoke. And then you humiliate yourself by this addiction of smoking, and then later on you see yourself coming out. And then maybe if you're an alcoholic, you start to learn how to buy soft drinks. Not only wine, you are drinking wine, whiskey, and
or stay away from it.
Just start buying. Start think of something to drink, like soft drink, like juice. We have juice,
and just stay away.
Yes, you have juice. And I think of it because if you're addicted by alcohol, many people, they don't even think that they eat. It's your body. That's your body. You have to stay healthy. So why you don't think that you have to eat, but you only think about that you have to drink and drink alcohol. And then when you receive alcohol, you want to say something?
When they receive income, all they remember is just alcohol.
Alcohol.
The first thing that comes in your mind is just alcohol.
You don't even remember that you have to eat. You have to eat vegetables, you have to eat, maybe if you eat meat,
You have to buy food for your family.
chicken, you eat, and then you feed your body, you know.
And also, so you can remember, whenever you make a decision, when someone makes a decision, you know, you can't change your mind. If you are determined, don't zigzag. You say, oh, okay, I'm gonna change, but then you're leaning. Make a decision once and for all.
Like the time that I was an alcoholic, and then I don't really was addicted, but I just didn't want to test it all, because alcohol starts little by little. It starts by little by little. Every addiction is start little by little. Everything, every addiction is just little by little, and then it start going high, and then until it destroys you.
Number 3, after making a decision, you need to let go of this problem that you're having. There comes a time whereby when you're going through the process of letting go of the problem that you may be going through, for example, maybe you're addicted to alcohol, there comes that desire inside of you saying that you feel like you want to drink alcohol, but but you need to take a decision. You need to determine that you want to change your life. You don't want to live the exact same life that you were living. So you need to go through, you will have to fight. No matter what you go through, you have to fight, simply because you want to let go of this addiction that maybe you are going through. So yes, you need to fight.
Or maybe to add, maybe why you are in that problem, it's because there was a problem that is troubling you. Let me say, for example, maybe you are prostituting yourself because the reason many people say, no, I have no job, and I have been looking for a job, and now I can't find a job. So you keep on prostituting yourself, going to hotels, so to sleep with men, so they can pay you. And now that maybe you get a job, you just got addicted by it, because you got addicted by that money, and then this addiction just catch you. You know, it just catch you, and then it hold you there. It just hold you there, and you can't. You still have your job, and then now still again you go there to make extra money again. And so the question is this: there's just a topic that we are going to speak about, and the question is this: will you be like that until your old time? Because life is just once in a lifetime, and then if it goes, it just goes.
You are never gonna get that time back that you wasted.
Yes.
Know it, once it comes, it goes.
Yes.
And time is not your friend, if I might say. It's not your friend.
And it's not my friend. It's not my friend. It's not
any of
my friend.
Not any for everyone on earth.
If you waste your time, time is going to grow and go, because in an opportunity you could have grabbed, you could have taken, because you didn't get to receive because you weren't in time. So it's not your friend, not gonna slow down for anyone. You need to move faster.
You really need to let go, because because of a certain thing, then now you just get this addiction, and then you have to just quit it, and you have to let it go and start a new page, start a new life, try new things. If you are addicted by this prostitution, you are addicted by this prostitution, learn how to be single and a true single person. And if you are addicted by alcohol, learn just not to drink, and learn how to,
or if it's too much, you can go to rehab. Yes, if it's too much, like for instance you are addicted to drugs, you can start going to rehab. That is what I suggest. Also, rehab is very good. It is very important. And when you come out from there, don't go back.
And the best thing is to get out of the group. Your friends that you hang with are the first people that you have to target. That you have to leave that group first, and then they will come to you and they say, "Oh, you don't want us. You don't want what? You don't want what?"
And sometimes they also make fun of you simply because you don't want.
They will start to make fun and then call you names. But it's by your life. You want to change. You want to work on yourself, and really, you know that people that want to change, they surprise people. You know, if you want to change, people know you as you are a drunkard, and all of a sudden you just change it. Oh, I'm looking for example, I'm looking for Linia. Oh, the drunkard one. Yes. I'm looking for Linia. Oh, the prostitute one. Yes, I'm is that one? Oh, okay, the one who's like, she have a little bit, she's like black and she's a prostitute and she's, yeah. But now that you change, people just got surprised and they are so much shocked.
Yeah.
And to a person who you was, how you was before, you was before, and now you try to change, it really surprised people, and even people start to treat you in a different way. Yes.
You see, you are more respect. You know, some people would even be afraid to like just come anyhow to you because of the fact that you have
and
more
some people, they will start coming with a either way, without the way they used to approach you, and then you have to show your character that I'm no more that person. Go. I have let go. I was a drunkard, is true. Or I was a prostitute, is true. Or I was a thief, is true. But now I let go. And I'm no more that. And don't hold me in that life. I was just that person, but I'm no more that person. It's like somebody who was working in a certain company, and then now I'm no more working in that company, and then so I'm now a different person. So this is how, and this is what we just wanted to share with you guys. So we have a lot of things as well as that, as we told you that in order for you to change, and that's why we call you a diamond. And we have also a lot of things that we work on ourselves, that we are not better. We was not 100% okay. We are not also still up to now. We are not perfect, but we're just sharing the experience, that of things that we have gone through. And I have a lot of things that I need also to change on myself. But in order for me to change is when exactly people that I live around with, my neighbor, people, my family, they really know me exactly who I am. And then if they tell me change of that situation, and then I was like, change.
What are you trying to say?
So change, work on yourself. So yeah, I have to hold myself, and I say no, let me let go. And she have a funny story.
Okay,
Leo have a funny story that has happened at school.
Okay, so I'm in high school, and in school, I don't know, I'm very sure that it is everywhere. So don't think that now only here we have problems and we have teenagers that are just absolutely rude. So in school there was this other kid in my, I absolutely did not like that child. I'm telling you, I did not like that child. First off, that kid wouldn't miss one day without telling me I'm ugly. They wouldn't miss one day without telling me I'm skinny. And one day he even came to me and he was like, oh, hi, I forgot to tell you today, you're ugly. I just need to remind you. I need to remind you. You know, it was like annoying to me. It was hurting my feelings, and it was painful. You know, and by nature, my body form is I'm slim and I'm skinny, and I had to listen to this guy all the time. He was just making me feel so bad.
And there was a time that you was trying to eat
I was trying to eat fat,
and then I was like,
so many things.
You don't have self-confidence on yourself, and you try to please those people that are calling you skinny.
You don't understand. I was trying to gain weight. I was trying to gain weight, drinking.
Just because if they was not saying anything about you,
I would have stayed. No,
I will not. You will not eat those fats.
I was eating fats and carbohydrates, things that will, you know, sugars and things that will make me gain more weight. That is what I wanted to do. Because they were just, and then after that, like because of that kid, like many of my classmates started calling me skinny and stuff like that. They referred me to a stick, and because of that pressure, I was letting their words define who I am. You see, I was letting their words define who I am, and it was hurting me. It was painful for me. And you know, the problem wasn't just in the people, it was also in myself. The problem was I also didn't have self-confidence. I didn't have self-esteem, because if I did have this, then these words wouldn't affect me, because I cannot expect everyone in life to just be nice. Obviously,
in life you don't expect everybody to welcome you.
No, that's not how it is.
There is just a person that you greet, and then he
just doesn't like you.
They are just people that with evil, and then they just say, no, why you don't like her?
Yeah.
No, I just don't like it.
They don't like you. You see, it's just some person who doesn't like you for no good reason. So I just didn't like this human being anymore, and I held a grudge on this person for such a long time. And for like, because we used to be friends, and then for some reason he just started doing this thing where we just
And then the last you say there was a last part that he came to you when he says that I forget to tell you that you're ugly today. Oh, I have to tell you that you're ugly today. And then what you answer is that you know you.
So that day I was already in a bad mood and I was just tired, and because of this I was also becoming bad. So I told him, listen here, you my friend are like poop. You are like poop itself. I want you to go to the toilet and flush yourself down and go to the drain, because that is where you belong. You smell, and every single thing that comes out of your mouth is just rubbish, you see, and rubbish belongs in the drain. That is what I told him, you see, because I was just so upset about it. So after that I didn't talk to this kid for like a whole year. We're in the same school, in the same class. I didn't speak to him. Even if he talked to me, I'd just be like, even if he was talking to me, it would have been something bad, something rude. Later on, I think this kid just realized that, oh my god, I seriously ruined the relationship that I had with this person. So naturally this person is just a bad person. He doesn't only do this to me, also to other kids. You see, he's just like that. So after I didn't talk to him for like a whole year, I refused to talk to him. I even told him one day he was talking to me and I was like, why are you talking to me? I don't like you. Then he's like, because he asked me, why aren't you answering me? I'm like, what? Isn't it obvious? I don't like you. Why are you talking to me? I literally asked him, why are you talking to me? I do not like you. So that is what I said, right? And for a whole year, I didn't speak to this person. So later on, this person started changing, and I saw this person changing. And then I was still holding a grudge in this person. I didn't like this person. I'm just there. I don't like you. But then later on, I realized that this person was just living life. This kid's life is just going on, and I'm just the one imprisoning myself, hurting myself, putting myself in a problem. And I was just avoiding problems, which is good. Sometimes it's really good to avoid people who are like that. I advise that sometimes you avoid these things. But if this thing is bringing a problem inside you, then you need to.
And imagine a lot of a lot of young people, they have been changed by a forced to live the way these people that these young children that give a command that this is how you have to
live.
Are defined by they call
words.
Them with a forcing of words. No, you look like a gay, you look like a morphe, you are ugly, you are too black, you are too white, you look like that you are an albino, you are what, and then
so many
you
words.
Try to look for ways to that can style you
to get people's approval. Yes,
to fit those people, not to call you like that anymore. And so some of them, some of the boys, some of the girls, you look like a man, you look like a woman. A boy is a
and then suddenly, like I look like a man, so I'm gonna dress like a man.
So I'm gonna dress like a man because this people, everyone they say that I look like a man, I look like a man, I look like a woman, and then you start working, and then like that, what did you do? You just did something, you feel those people feel good, but what you need to know is that no one can welcome you in this world. Not everyone just there are people that welcome you, but there are people when you are just on earth, they don't welcome you, and they want to put you down, and they want to do what. So
then there are those who feel they feel better about themselves. They put other people down. So be careful with those people. They're just some people who just like, you should just tell them, hey, just because you're insecure about yourself, don't use me to feel better about yourself, please. This was all for us.
And then if you want to change, I want to tell you that God is looking for people that want to change and can see your heart that you really want to change. And remember that God has blessed many people. Even if you know the Bible, God has blessed many people that want to change, because He just saw their heart that they want to change, and through that God blessed them a lot. And that's why we call you a diamond.
And if you need more advice, you can go in the comment, or you can find us on our Instagram, any place where you can find us. We are willing to help you, give you advice. Oh, and by the way, if I would have gotten fat, you know what they would have said? Now you're too fat.
Yes. Boom, boom.
Don't forget to subscribe and like
the video.
Bye.
Leave me a comment You write down
Why
there,
are you chasing
comment
them like
what
that?
what you want, what maybe you want us to speak about
Yeah.
another topic
Oh, yeah.
that we can speak about. You can
Yes.
just invite us for that. You can write it in the comment below. And so
From us, we say
Bye.
bye.